Ital nezná ten zázrak a tak mu chátrá tělo. Ital nezná ten zázrak. Vepřok nedlozelo.
That was a surprise.
Hi. So, in the meantime, this is a 420 People Talk. My name is Václav.
My name is Filip.
And we are very, very happy to have here tonight. Buonasera.
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 Francesca Amy Amante.
Welcome.
Welcome. Amy.
Grazie.
Amy, I know you like it. Before we start to talk about your journey, because it's so beautiful how you got all the way till where you are now, we need to clarify a few things.
Bye.
Spoon for pasta.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
It depends which pasta.
Spaghetti.
No.
No spaghetti.
No. But
no
but
sauce
it's like
and
no ketchup. It's
no ketchup.
It's forbidden.
It's changing completely your life now.
Yeah.
And but some of us
So which pasta?
They need for spaghetti. They need a base. So they turn the fork with spaghetti
That's
on the
what my
spoon.
family does.
On the spoon, there you go.
They do it.
That's okay.
I thought.
But if you cut spaghetti, you're out.
So no cutting spaghetti. So it's not clear for me yet. So spoon is okay.
Ketchup
but
no.
Not ketchup no.
Ketchup no.
Never.
E parmigiano to
Sì.
cheese parmigiano
Sì.
to all the spaghetti. Aglio olio.
Aglio olio,
No,
spaghetti. No, we don't use.
I know.
And pizza, thin, not thick.
The thick one, it's from Napoli.
Ah, I thought it's Pizza Hut.
I thought it's American pizza. The thick one.
No, the American, they try to copy Napolitan pizza, but it's not.
Okay, so
not
there's
really
both types of pizza.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just to clarify
that just
important
to make
things.
clear.
No
in the
ketchup.
beginning.
No ketchup.
No, por favor, mi man.
Do you think food and dance is connected somehow?
A lot?
Yeah?
Yes.
How?
I mean, if I should go now to eat goulash, and then if I do warm up or rehearsal, I will.
Sleep. So you think it's
That's
connecting?
not good. Yes, a lot.
So you dance good because you eat
Good.
pasta or?
Should I tell you my diet? But then.
A special diet? Tell us.
Yeah.
That's good. Tell.
Because, for example, I asked to my nutrition to make a perfect diet for my work, because we don't have so much time between the rehearsal.
Sorry, diet you mean like, or what to eat, not diet that you want to get
No.
Slim.
slim. Okay.
No, it's just to
Diet
keep.
plan.
Yeah, it's just to keep a good shape
Yeah.
and energy, and especially for the women, like a lymphatic system, that it's really important. So it's like every morning, not every, but almost every morning, I eat eggs. Bread, marmelada, and
Eggs, bread and marmelada.
and peanut butter,
Peanut butter.
tea or coffee, or sometimes yogurt with cereal.
Coffee, tea.
Coffee, tea, you
Coffee.
can choose.
Good.
And then, like, for example, it's if I was asking about to making a plan for our rehearsal, so it's mean that I don't have so much time also in the morning to have a break and eat. So it's like I have the breakfast. It's more full of food, and then in the lunch break, I have food like that makes lymphatic system work better. So like pineapple and blueberries and stuff like that.
So that's a snack or that's already lunch?
It's already lunch.
It's already lunch.
Yeah, it's more about vegetables and the protein. And then in the night, because I have more time to recover my muscle and to digest, I don't eat so late, so I eat around 7. So I can eat pasta or rice with the shrimps or chicken or yeah.
So morning breakfast, eggs, marmelada, bread or yogurt. Lunch, blueberries, I remember.
Yes, ananas, and then with
Ananas,
vegetables,
pineapple,
like
vegetables.
salad.
Salad.
Yeah.
And dinner,
Dinner,
Pasta.
it's more hot meal.
Hot meal.
Yeah, so you cook vegetable and...
I see.
So no snacks.
So I will try tomorrow to dance like you.
But
To be
you are
that
already amazing.
Good. Good.
Franci, you are with us since 2016.
Bravissimo.
She's the oldest member, actually. No?
Right now?
Isn't she?
Yes.
Looks like.
I wanted to know, I wanted everybody to know actually, your journey, like from bambino, piccolino.
First dance steps.
I was...
But was it dance? That's my question. Was it dance or
yes,
was it?
Yes.
It was not...
No, bravissimo. I was 2 years old. I have pictures of myself with me and my brother and my father, because my father was a teacher of karate.
Your father was teacher of karate.
Yeah.
So first you started to do karate.
Yes, I was 2 years old. And then, because my father saw...
2 years old, but can hardly... You walked or? I mean, no, sorry.
Yes,
confused.
you should.
I'm confused now, you should, yeah.
Not walk, but you can do karate.
Esatto. And then I have to say that, like, my father saw me really...
Talented.
Flexible also, so he was working a lot with my legs, with my hips, to open it, because you also need for karate, you need a lot. And because as I was trying to show to my colleagues, and when you kick, it's like your hips are closed, but then you open, and of course the kick has to be quite high. If you want to go on the face, for example.
This age I was wearing this medical machine, for the hips, because they were not sure if I survive, till 4 years. No. But really, I was wearing this
I'm like
medical tool, for the hips.
Yes,
I was weird.
Wait, because the hips are not the latest part to be developed. No?
Now it's starting to be better after 30 years old.
There is a lot of kids.
So sorry, but so 2 years old you started to do karate.
Yes.
And then how did you get to dance?
My mom, she brought me there because it's really nice and a sad but beautiful story. She's deaf, and she was a dancer, and because she couldn't hear any more music, she couldn't continue dancing.
She lost her hearing.
Yeah. She was 4 years old, but she could keep working on it, like by vibration from the floor and stuff like that. And she's also twin. So also the sister, she had the same problem, but they were dancing since they were 14. But then start to be too much complicated. And so I'm even more than glad that I'm here today, because it's not just my dream, but it's also my mom's dream.
Dream of your mom.
Yeah.
So it was a karate and dance?
Yeah.
And you did the both?
Until when I was 10, they asked me to choose between them, and it was really hard.
And which style was that? You started to do ballet first, or?
Yes, I started to do ballet, and then I started when I was 10, my first audition in Rome, in the academy. But was really horrible for me, because it was my first audition, and
to enter the school.
Yes, to the academy. But they told me that my underwear wasn't enough. So
underwear means like
turn out
this way.
I was super flexible, and physically I was really in the age of
skilled.
Yes, and then they told me your underwear is not enough. I was like, oh. And then I left, and then I went to the restaurant, and then I ate 3 portions of fried chips. Yeah.
That's how we solve the problems.
But what about the black belt? Come on, tell us about. When did you manage to?
Because then after Rome, I did other audition. They choose. I was chosen for Napoli in
dance school.
Dance school.
Yes. Now I'm sorry if some Italian will see this video, will kill me, because now the name of the school is here.
It's okay.
And anyway, so I did the third edition. That was in Turin. So then I start my journey there.
In Torino.
I left home when I was 13.
Okay.
And then in some point I missed a lot karate because there was too much set, like in the morning, alarm at 6, and then at the school and all the school material, and then classical ballet, and then contemporary, and then go back to the college. So it was too much set that I needed at some point to explode. So
to have a freedom.
Yes. So my fathers and my whole teacher, they found a school where I could practice
karate.
Yes, karate. So in Turin, I got the black belt, and I won.
Just like this.
Yes.
But is it so easy to get a black belt in karate?
I have to say that
I had a yellow in karate, but it was white normally, which is the basic level. But my mom, she washed it with color clothes, so it was yellow suddenly.
Yes,
I don't have any belt.
No.
Not for your trouser.
Yeah, that will not.
But the thing
like
is
3 years old.
It's easy to take it, but then you have points. Then when you do the exam, you have a diploma, and then you have point that makes you a higher level.
You have to go step by step, no?
Yes.
It's not from white to black immediately. You have to go white and then yellow.
You have white, yellow,
red.
yellow, orange, green, brown, black. First dan, second and third. And then for the teachers, it's red and white.
Wow.
And so you did that while studying in Torino?
Yeah. And I did also a lot of competition. And I won. I became first.
First prize
in the North Italy, and fifth in all Italy.
Did you use it?
Fifth in the whole Italy at the age of
18.
And you were dancing next to it.
Yes.
And did you use karate, like at the street, or?
I never.
Have you used it?
Just once.
Someone?
Just once. I was.
Because it's a bit, you do it every day,
yes,
and then.
This is something that
I would go to street and I would all the time.
And then.
That's why I don't have a black belt.
just once happened when I was in Florence. When I left Turin after 4 years, I went in Florence for 2 years in another academy, more contemporary academy, and there was an episode there that wasn't really nice, but I used the.
You used what you learned to defend.
Yeah.
Ah, really?
Yes.
To someone?
Yes.
Is he alive?
There was amazing.
Or she?
He. I think he's still alive. Yes.
On a wheelchair.
It's like, when you're young and you go for party, and then especially in the tourist city. And then there were a lot of people in the center of the Florence, and we just went with my friend for a drink. And then that suddenly a person, they want to fight. That's it. So they pretend that they are right for something. So
but fight with the girl.
I was with my friends. So somehow, yes, he was like over me, And then, of course, my friend, he was defending me. Somehow I had 2 people by my side. I don't know who they were. I just took the jacket as a established...
point?
Yes.
Point.
And then, bam, like kick with the ear in the stomach. And then, bam, left on the floor. Bye-bye. That was
I had the same experience, but I was always on the opposite side.
But that was amazing.
So that was 18 and you were in Florence?
I was 19.
18, 19.
And then you finally met?
No, because we met, I still wait for... Then you had to go to
after 2
Rome.
years in Florence, for 1 year, I just stopped to dance because I needed to come back home, and I had the surgery and the stuff. And so I was learning massage.
Okay.
So I became a masseuse.
But 1 year you didn't train? You didn't...
Nothing. I couldn't, and somehow was also quite hard to be so far from my family. And since 13. And so then I decided to just stop, but somehow I missed a lot. So yeah, I said I have to go somewhere.
You were also in the
I was 2
boarding
years
school?
off.
No, but the boarding school. How was it in
Ostrava?
In Ostrava. You didn't have to leave the family.
No, I was living alone since I was 18, but it was it's the same city. I just had my apartment.
Yeah, 13
sharing the room.
It's hard, right?
Yeah, I have to say that I was crying almost every day because living with different people as a first time, and then working so hard. And but I remember that I just came home and I was crying because I wouldn't take the train to go back to the academy. And then my father said, Franci, let's go. It's time. You will lose the train. I don't care. Franci, let's go. No. So he just, with a lot of calm, he said, okay, I will bring you there. So he did 700 kilometers. He just left me there and said, okay, Franci, see you next month. Bye. And like this. And he did other 700 kilometers.
Wow.
Traveling all day, but
what kept you going through all this? You say it was hard and you find time to do karate. You had so much learning, the theory and doing dance and ballet, and then later on the contemporary. What was the dream, or what was the
inner passion?
It was so strong, and still now I can live without. It makes me crazy if I stay without.
And you felt it even
if I
when
was
you were young.
Yeah, that's why my parents, they told me at age 10, they told me it's time to go for audition, and they were traveling with me everywhere. I did a lot of audition, but my problem is that when I start to, because when I was in touring, it was more classical ballet because my teachers they come from Havana, so my teachers were from Cuba, and the way how they were teaching it was really straight, and also the way how they were talking to me, you are fat, you are not, you cannot be a classical ballet. So, and for me it was so hard and painful that makes me work in another way. They tell me like this. I
show them
had
that it's not true.
But did you want it to just dance anything else, or did you want it to become ballerina? In
the beginning, I want to become ballerina. But then in one point, I saw how it's possible that with classical ballet, someone invent steps I cannot follow. I need to follow my heart. I need to follow what I have inside. And when we were practice contemporary dance, the old contemporary dance, I felt better, more relief, I felt more freedom. Also, it was really straight and the technique.
So you find the freedom in contemporary dance more than in classical ballet.
I was losing a lot of weight, and because they were telling me look, you're too fat. So every summer that I came home, I was training 3 months to make my body better. But then in one point I said, they cannot stress me like that. So I went to Florence, and then I started to do a lot of hip hop and different style until 10 in the night. So from morning till 10. And then I was so happy to come home full of injuries and then blood on the knees and on the feet and tired, puppy, I'm happy. But I hear you so tired. This is what I want. I want to discover what my body is able to do. But then I had 2 horrible months because they were telling me, look, Franci, you are amazing. You can do a lot of stuff, but you have to lose weight.
And that was around which age?
19.
19.
And then how can you, what can you do? You are young, you don't have your parents there, no one can control you. Someone is telling you, you are amazing, but you are too fat. So what do? You don't eat. So if...
But then you have no energy.
Exactly. So now, today, then when I left Florence, that's why for years I was stopping because I had problem with myself. And then at one point, my mind somehow did switch completely. I said, people has to accept who I am, what I have inside of my body and on my mind, what is my passion, what is my aim.
But it's hard to find out this
really
when you're
hard.
19, no?
Yes, but I'm so thankful to have a family so strong and really always like here. I feel them here, always here. They're always with me.
So family was supportive.
Always, every second of my life. Of my life.
Good.
And like, of course, like when I was in Florence, my father then said, "You know, Franci, look, you were like in diet for 2 months, and then I never saw you so fat."
So wasn't just teacher.
No, because then also... it's like I said, Jesus, I put a lot of effort to be amazing, and I didn't.
But I think it's also like just in the head, no?
That's why when my father.
I have many friends. They were also, fighting this weight problems, and once they just stopped thinking, they gave up.
Exactly.
They find a boyfriend. They started to live, in a beautiful way. Everything went.
And this is what happened to me. That's why my parents, they were always so clear with me. Like, Franci, look at you. You. This is not you. Just live your life. You're so positive and smiling every time. So enjoy. It's your passion. Why you have to be so stressed? Like if I in the morning when I heard the alarm, I'm so stressful. Why I should wake up and why I should go there? I quit. I go. Basta. What is the problem? You just change because we have one life. You make me think one day when you said, like, that every second we are close
to the death.
Yeah. And also my boyfriend.
That's too deep.
You always can help people. It's very helpful.
That's too deep.
That's too deep, but it's true, right?
It was. We were just making fun. But
you realize it's true.
I realize it, but not like, oh my God, what should I do? But also my boyfriend, in the beginning of our relationship, I was enjoying my morning, like sleeping. And then I said, Franci, you have a lot of time to sleep. Let's do something. And then you realize how much time you have, how beautiful is the life, the sky, the city where you're living. Anyway, then I went in Rome.
And you always you never lost the passion. You never lost the...
Never.
You can see it when you come for the rehearsal, that she never lost the passion.
Never.
You are the most dynamic and powerful and strong dancer I know.
But also motivated always. That's somehow...
But
that's true, but it's the physical demonstration is in the dance. It's just you see it.
You see it. Yeah,
you see it on the way of moving, which you have.
But that's why I think often you don't need 3 days audition. You need a second to look at someone and you feel if they dance with the passion or with the heart or if it's something they
Like for example, for a few auditions, they were asking to bring a solo, and then I'm asking to myself, why? Because then, if you go there and you are prepared, they cannot see how you could be in the work. So, and it's also about what I have around me now. So if you ask me to improvise, I have different feeling, respect tomorrow. Tomorrow I will have different emotion. And then the people can see really who you are, like a real person, the true.
But that's the other way, that you are very emotional. And
yes,
you can...
that's sometimes too much.
No, it's not good or bad, it's just the way you are.
It's a nice thought. You could see you should see how I could be, not how I am, but how I could be. That's it's a very fine line in the talking language, like in English or even in Czech. But it's really nice approach to creativity, actually, to see how I could be if you work, or if you offer, or if you suggest something.
Yes,
it's quite nice.
Yes.
So then you went to Rome.
Then I went to Rome.
What's the next story? I can't wait for your.
So I went to Rome because I needed to have more formation, and I've been there. That for me is the best academy
in Rome,
in Italy, or I don't know if I can say in Europe, but in Italy for sure.
I would fight for Janáčková konzervatoř in Ostrava, but
so I can say in Italy, and so I've been there, and it was so beautiful. A lot of style in one day, a lot of choreography, and then it was the best moment because I lost weight because my mind changed, and I was so strong physically. I was really
slim.
Yes, a lot, because I'm also allergic of some food. But I knew that they were preferring me more slim. But I felt really good. I had a lot of energy following diet and to make my body really strong. Powerful, but in the same time slim. And then after 3 years...
3 years you were there. So that's 19, 20, 21, 20...
So 2016, June, I did my last exam.
And it was ballet academy or dance academy or contemporary dance academy?
But every morning we were practice classical ballet repertoire, and it was, I think that there I get the best quality
education.
Of, yes.
Repertoire, you mean like a ballet repertoire?
Yes, point shoes. I was wearing almost every day.
Okay.
I was working a lot, and my body was like, for me, if I have my the image of myself, it was the best moment. And like the shape and the strength and.
Was it because of, you think, your age or the teachers or the mentality of the school? What was that clicked? What was
Who
that?
said, you or you said last day? Like in the correct moment, how you say? Did you say something last day?
I say so many things.
I know.
See, they are quoting you.
But it was like also like I was lucky also because I decided to stop for 1 year, and when I chose to don't dance, someone told me, "But which is your problem? Why you're not traveling? You want to be with your family?" Like, no, it's because I'm sick now, and I want to start in 1 year. Okay. That was the destiny, because if I should start 1 year before in Rome, and I didn't because of some problem, and then I start to do the process, so 3 years there, and then I met you.
And that's the point. Tell me the story.
You see
how
the destiny.
How you met. You went to Rome.
I went to DAF.
That's the school.
That's the name of the school. They have dance art.
Dance art faculty.
Dance art
faculty.
Is in English.
No, I went there because of our mutual friend Valentina. Valentina Marini, Mamma di Danza.
Mamma di Danza.
To see actually the final exam of the school, which I thought it's a very actually nice idea. There were 5 or 6 of us from different companies or different theaters or different teachers, they're not all from companies. And we were watching 3 days straight in a dark studio, 3 versions of each piece, because there's so many students. So you see one choreography 3 times with different cast. And you see that between the morning and the evening. I think it's like 8 hours a day.
Wow.
And then another day and another day. And after every like 20 minutes, they stop, the dancers come, and you give some
feedback.
Feedback, yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's like suggestions. So to being helpful, you know, because they are, some of them were younger, but some are at the end of the school curriculum, and
maybe at the end of the career, no?
Oh, wow.
Hopefully not.
Oh, wow.
And but I was surprised. It was very good quality, but also not only of the dancers, but also of the material they were doing in the choreographies. And it was, you know, very different styles. It was simple, but in a big studio with some lights. And I remember the first time what shocked me was that you see the dancers, and of course you see them all over again. So you remember, Then in the evening, you go on the roof of this great building to have a drink, and there is so many people. There's a big party, and it's 10 in the evening, and some of these dancers are bringing you the drinks because that's how they make extra money.
Yes.
So they do that.
They dance during the day.
Then I leave by 12 or 1. They are still there because it's Italy, so it's open till 2 or 3. You come back in the morning at 9 or 9:30, something like this, and boom, they are there. So then somehow I realized that there is also good, I guess because of Mauro or there's a good, how to say, duše. Soul in the school.
Spirit.
Spirit. Yeah. So and one of those girls there was
Francesca Amante.
And I got the idea we could try to at least talk to see what she plans to do, if she has a job or not. And so we talked, and because they had some of the other people offered directly, but I was not sure
about them.
Yeah, some of the colleagues of the teachers or the who were there, they directly took some other dancers to with them, or like literally to offer them a job, which I couldn't do because I was not sure. But I really enjoyed your dancing throughout the 3 days, always different and fierce. I remember fierce. And so then we talk, and and September you were here.
But it was so many dancers, and you choose Francesca. Why?
I think you don't remember.
No, I think it's possible. I don't remember, but
because of my feet.
No, there's some. Because there is so many dancers. When you see something, you want to know what was it. I think it's one of the things that I still, when I see you, I believe it. When I see you even now, when you move. There is a thing between execution, trying hard, and believing in
what you do.
Whatever, almost that kind of drive. So I think that was that dedication also, and perhaps there were some girls which were made for them as solo parts and stuff like this. Which maybe was not necessarily you, there were others, so some girls to stick up. But then, even then, I could see, but this is more interesting, or, oh, that's her again. And then I have really bad memory with the faces and stuff, so I really had to be always asking, Valentina, is this Francesca? Yeah. In half an hour, is this Francesca? No. Okay.
But it's nice.
Yeah,
and so that's how you get to 420 people.
But I like your journey somehow. It's I didn't know. I knew about Torino. I didn't know about Florence, and then she came, and then we started to work. We knew that we're gonna give it a week, and then we gave it a week, and then we knew. And 5 years later,
here we are.
But we were dancing a lot together, right? Us, me and you.
No, yes,
you and me.
Yes.
We had a beautiful duet in Wind Up, right?
Yes.
We were also traveling together. We were in Basel, we were in Antwerp, we were in Edinburgh in Fringe Festival, at the Fringe Festival.
We should be back there.
But let me tell the story, or remind you the story, because we are very good friends, and I love you as a colleague. But once we have a fight or argue, do you remember?
Was I there?
I think I said bad words.
It was here. The Nomad production with Larbi Sherkawi. And we were quite tired, right?
Yes.
And the fight was about that we had a group part, unisono group part, and Franci was dancing with the group, and me, individualist. I was dancing on the music, perfectly on the music.
Esatto.
And the fight was if you should, be with the group together, so it's very loyal to the group, or you should be professionally at the music. You should dance at the music. And that's a big dilemma for me.
Even till today?
No,
It's more open together.
No, we were very tired, we start to scream to each other.
Yes.
But there were lots of tension. Not the bad one. It came clearly from tiredness.
Yes.
That's true. But
I think it was the hardest
work ever.
I really thought...
Just physically, no? Just physically.
I just asked to myself, why I'm dancing?
But we were younger, you don't know how to breathe, how to, be economic.
You think is that also?
It can be also in that. Yeah.
We were talking to do it. We will love to do it again because we know that now we are going to dance in a different way and, of course, more professionally. And we are curious to see how we could be.
Now we have a life form, right? We are in the best shape ever.
Yes.
Because I remember that. But I think there was just a nice. There was Filip's first experience.
That's true. That was my entry to 420 people.
To come to work with Marta.
And I saw you before in the previous productions as well.
Yes, we did, but we did also wind up.
Yeah, we did a lot of things together.
Oh, was before or after?
That was after. There was the summer after.
I see.
And what was your favorite production with 420 people?
Of course, what can I say? The Watcha.
The Watcha, which, by the way, we play in...
Which we want to invite audience for.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I loved everything, what I did.
Do you still have this desire to learn in dance?
Like formation to go somewhere, like some journey and some new style, or to discover more myself, something like that?
Yeah.
Yes,
like
I would like
to somehow work on your versatility.
Yes. It's like, I don't know, I really would like to like take months and go, for example, to Ido Portal. That I love as a person, I love as a movers.
It's a movement research and
because
technique.
I'm sure, because what I'm happy, that why I'm here still now, is because you makes me research and search for something new every day, every second. Because also like with Silva, she told me, I know, Franci, that for you, with you, I can go more. I know that you do that, but I know that you can do that. So it's like you push me every time to go more, and then it's so beautiful because then I see myself like, wow, I'm able to do this. I never did before. And then how the body, it's so beautiful and able to do a lot of stuff in the second.
But I think what I felt also I can help to guide. Of course, I cannot teach you because that's why I like to work with you guys, because I can learn also something from you. But was how to work with your body because you're so flexible. It's my next question. No, we wanted to talk about that. You have gift about your possibility. So it's that at one point you have to start to be careful, like how to use the body, right? Yeah. Like we had that.
I remember your first phrase that it was, Franci, use just 9% of your energy first.
I said 9?
You said 9.
You sure?
Yes.
Which I understand, but actually I love when you use like 200. That's what I love.
But then I remember also my colleagues. We were rehearsing the Watcher. And the day after, or it was the same day, we had the performance in the evening. I remember all of them behind the stripe, like going out of the stripe. Franci, piano, eh? Like save the energy
for the show.
Yes, it's like, and I changed a lot. Like also, if I'm using 200% of my energy, I will never be like before. I was somehow rushing before. I had too much tension in one arm, in one small part of my body, and now it's more safe how I dance because.
But that's the way of thinking also. But technically, how you take care of your body and health, like food, we more or less talked about.
Yes.
And what about the training? Because you do fitness as well.
Now a lot.
You do calisthenics, right?
Yes.
Exercises with your own body weight.
I changed a lot. Because also I had a problem with my back and the knee and stuff and shoulder, and what makes me keep dancing, it's because my muscles are really strong. So it's really important to keep training, like
But
every day.
like different way of moving also.
Yes.
Because on one side you have dance.
Yes.
Then you have this fitness to compensate.
Yes. But somehow it's a concept of the cinta that makes you dance really well. Yeah, it's so different now.
I enjoy always watching you. I admire this kind of energy and softness you have next to each other.
Something that I
you know,
love,
like you have this attack, but which is super strong for a woman. Even for a person.
Even for all the human beings.
But then it gives this, or you can apply immediately this kind of femininity, this soft energy, and I think that's a beautiful quality that.
But this is thanks to you, I have to say, a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Because I remember always also this. I
have to work for 1 more year.
I have these memories in my life in these 5 years. That first of all, 9% of the energy, but also doing calisthenics and physical stuff to make my body, like holding my body and the problem that I have. But I remember also how you always tell me, like, be longer, you can go more, why you are not going there? And then it's a lot about the center. It's a lot, so all this technique together, I arrived to a point where I found my style, my own style. That it's this combination, like to be strong, but not like just fighting and using a lot of energy, but to go and spread, to take back the energy, to recharge your body, and then to go. But then to like...
We were both.
Yeah, this is something that...
What makes you
so
unique dancer?
Beautiful. I remember after the Watcher one shows, I remember that we were talking with audience in the end of the shows, and then this lady asked me why in the beginning, when I have after this movement, then I fell on the floor, I roll, and then I roll, and then I'm up, and then I roll, and then it's so beautiful to have also like a surprise the audience and then try to talk with them through the body. Like somehow there is something that I'm telling you.
That is what I like, the approach to dance, talk through the body.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that reminds me how you talk, it reminds me how I also see you or read you. And I think that's actually getting to the point that I like dancers who can somehow talk with the body, but that it becomes, neither of you will do anything unnatural. You will always find...
Yes.
Even if we find some concept which we try to surprise, which sometimes needs to go against the what we see, but you always manage to do it purely somehow. It's not forced. It's
in organic way.
Organic way.
Exactly.
Even if it's opposite, somehow feels strange for the eye, but it's always organic thing.
But that's the body intelligence
Yes, it's amazing.
feel you also have.
Yeah.
So anyway, but the calisthenic, we say calisthenic and fitness, but audience cannot see now. But if you take off your coat or sacco, they see that you have really muscles. It's not like, you do 5 push-ups.
I went between rehearsals.
More than me.
Yeah, no, more than me. That's what I wanted to say. You have arm twice bigger than me.
Like before to come here, I went for a boat. How do you call pedalo? Yeah.
Šlapadlo.
So I was there, and then the guy said, "But are you a dancer or a fitness woman?"
Instructor?
No, I'm a dancer. But why? I see your muscle. They are so strong. So, thank you.
Thank you.
I like somehow. I changed so.
Yeah, in the 5 years you changed.
That's true.
No,
that's true.
But like also doing all
also
this,
the hair.
I'm trying to make longer.
That's true.
A couple more tattoos in the 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah, I changed a lot. That's.
But you feel good in your body.
Yes, I'm so happy.
So what's next for you? What would you like to?
I'm so happy now. So I would like to bring my body like go really extremely.
Even more than...
I want to destroy my body. So then I will be happy.
I love fanatic dancers. All the fanatic people. So beautiful. No, really, I'm honest.
Do you know, I will get inspired by this.
No, but sure, you know, if you want to do theater, you have to be like this. Otherwise, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate your answer.
Thank you.
Are you superstitious?
Oddio, un pochino. Sì. I have to say, every morning I do 3. I believe in Jesus or God.
But you meet him every day in the studio.
Esatto. Since you cut your hair, I don't know where is him anymore.
Right.
But I do every morning 3
prayers.
Crossing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to put your mic back better.
Yeah.
Sì.
Yeah.
Sì. Dobra.
Now they see a little bit more.
You see a little bit more.
So no other plans for future?
That's some beautiful...
Wait, sure. Make it better.
It started to be hot.
Yeah.
That's I'm surprising myself that I'm talking.
Oh.
We can talk because
I'm overthinking. I'm talking, but I'm thinking that this camera is just recording my side. Which I will be so.
But there is also
and Filip has the information in his head from the beginning that it
destroys my face. So if I turn it goes back. So.
And I have the information from Dave that we have to talk like this all the time. So
yeah, and
so I was asking about the plans. If I put aside this destroying of your body and
yes,
destroy Czech theater.
I would like to work with you if I can. So I hope so.
Řekne vydírání?
Blackmailing?
Yeah.
I wish to have more work here in Czech Republic, in Prague, but especially with 420 people, because that's why I'm here. I'm so happy and thankful to what I have.
I think we are very happy to have you around.
I think
both know that
iconic dancer of 420 people.
You bring
different,
not different. Sorry, you bring a beautiful quality to the life here in the studio, which is a lot important. You know, a big time important. I'm losing my.
Especially, we appreciate your massages and your pasta carbonara.
Oh, we have to do
cooking, just your presence.
And then I really would like to bring you in Italy also, because I think that Italy deserves something different.
Better quality in dance, right?
Because there are a lot of dancers.
I think it's a question of time when something like this.
It's.
Hope Roberto Vola is not listening to us.
Basta. I really want to ask him to dance hip hop. For example,
I know.
For me, dance.
I know him very well. I mean, I know Roberto. We tour with his girl. It's not important. The important thing that I want to say, how I know him as a person, is that he was always extremely open to.
That's good.
Ideas about different type of dance that he was doing. He would give lots of opportunities. I enjoy him to watch him dance,
it's amazing.
But I really, for a person like this, I appreciate that he would always care about different style. He has a taste. It's his choice, but not only one style, which is.
That's for me. But that for me means to be a dancer. Like if you call this person ballerino. It because it's this body, if it's the first in Italy, because this body is able to do everything. If you just do classical ballet, so that's it, it's easy. No. You have to be able to do everything.
I have quite opposite opinion in this topic actually.
Because if I'm a choreographer, I love you as a dancer, but then it's time to bring you somewhere else. So I ask you to do something else.
But we have, you know, our unique nature, so some
That's,
things
of course.
are not natural to you. And I like, you know, uniqueness, because like this, if we are all versatile, we can all do everything, then it's very,
That's of course. But like, first of all, it's your unique, it's your style, it's your way to be a dancer. I'm agree with you. But then
I like some brand, you know, some recognizable skill
that
or
has to be, because then
taste.
Then
But that
when
you both have, for me, for instance.
Oh.
But it doesn't mean
Dicky.
Okay. Towards the end, what do the Czech and Italian people have in common? Do we have something in common? I guess not. When you wait that long for an answer, it's...
I don't think so.
No, we're very different?
Really different.
In a bad way, I guess.
If I call you, look guys, let's go for a drink. You go for a drink and no one is there.
Because at the time I'm sleeping, you know. You go for a drink.
That sometimes you...
And how do you feel in Czech?
I'm so happy. I love this city. Anyway, I love...
By now it's your
Czech
second
people.
home, actually.
Yes, it is. I told him. When I
You said
see
the
you,
other day.
I see home. That's the... Because then otherwise, why I have to be here? To make money? No.
Yeah, in Czech, yeah.
Yeah.
But I see a lot of...
Just towards the end, we managed to go through everything. What about your new... That's something new to... Even in the time of recording this, which is August, we still didn't start, but you want to teach... You want to go on in your career also teaching Kadami?
Kadami. It's the mix between karate and Amy. That's my art name.
Art name.
So that's something you want to try?
Yeah. I was trying first of all with my colleagues, so I could have some...
It's good, you should try.
Yeah?
Karate, dance, karate.
Tai Chi?
No, it's
But
different.
Tai Chi is slow. Franchi is
It
everything
because-
but slow.
Everything but slow.
And
Yeah.
that's a good challenge.
Yeah. Try for...
No, I mean for her to be
for
slow.
her. Huh? You
Yeah.
see, they already push you somewhere.
You see?
I always think of Gaddafi, I don't know why.
Gaddafi.
Gaddafi, this
The mafia.
dictator.
Muammar.
Yes.
No, I think it's great that you have I really appreciate that with you guys. You find your also styles to push on with new ways of teaching or new ways. Something that you believe in, and it's perhaps a combination of certain things, but it makes sense for you and obviously for other people. Like in your case with the smart body, it really resonates. I feel like it resonates with the general audience here. And I'm actually very kind of proud that we can have you here to teach every Wednesday in the studio.
I will be happy. Really looking forward.
Now subtitles should
Come
be
now,
everywhere.
Or we could find another ending music.
You have...
Actually, I have a sentence for the end. Ogni cosa ha la sua fine. Anche le people talk. It means like all the things have their end. Like people talk.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, and thank you.
Thank you for that.
So see you next time. Thanks for watching, and
Here I cannot.
no. See you next time. Ciao.
So, see you next time. Like, maybe my chin has...
Chin.
My chin has to
Gin
talk.
is Philip likes to drink.
Maybe they should see my face. Can you see that?
Finito la musica.